The snow. The snow outside is so beautiful. I wish I could write a poem describing it so well that it would be there later if I needed it. The snow is bunched in ample tufts, held in the fingers of the branches. The snow shoots and streaks past the window screen. The snow dawdles to the yard in clumps. We are being put under again. There is no one in the room with me. The bed is white, and so is the wall. I try to keep them that way, but it is hard. Oh, it is hard. The snow enacts its great migration, the entire white country of the sky landing softly on the brown and gray earth like a blanket on a bed being made. The little white envelope of your text appears on my screen. I've yet to open it. I've received a package. My mom has sent me another harmonica for my birthday. I am being gently held hostage by the snow. I haven't left the white desk beneath my white loft bed for a week. The snow looks harrowed as it falls. The snow is heaven dismantled and shipped. We were supposed to Skype later, but I don't really want to. I've talked to no one but the waiter all day. I like it that way. Off in the distance, the city has been partially erased by snow. I am trying to learn to be a simpler man, to say simple things in simple ways, to not invent complexity in the attempt to explain things that cannot be explained. Warned of others who were buried under the effort to figure it all out, I'm doing my best to simplify, to let my mind be silent, like the mouths of the creatures closed by the snow. Spring is rounding the horizon. Little by little the snow will melt, and the world will resume its tirade.
So my friend Caitlin got me a birthday present. I just got it in the mail. It's very nice of her. It was wrapped in this Columbus Free Press wrapping paper, this hippie propaganda. I unwrapped it. She wrote a little inscription, which was nice. There's the little police abuse silhouette. Here it was. It was this wonderful little wooden plaque. I don't know if she made it. Yeah, she made it. It's from a quote from a Raymond Carver story. And did you get what you wanted from this life? Even so, I did. And what did you want? To call myself beloved, to feel myself beloved on the earth. So there you go, late fragment Raymond Carver. There's her initials. Happy birthday to me! So I'm reading the Wikipedia article for Raymond Carver. And I see that this quote that my friend had sent me on the plaque for my birthday was written on Raymond Carver's tombstone.
Until very recently, control of culture was in the hands of the WASPs. It was all an Anglo-Saxon thing. Gradually, it began to slip away from them, because really it wasn't sharply modern.
Okay, so I just left the Brooklyn Public Library. I go to the library today. I check my fines. They're $29.85, right? And you have to pay them below $15. So I'm like, all right, I can pay $15, like, and get the book. And, you know, like, I can afford that. It's my birthday. I'll do it, like, as a present. Even though I don't really have the money to pay that shit. I'm at the little kiosk where I'm going to pay my fines. I've got the book and shit. I check the kiosk. It says my fines are $39.85. Then I scroll down to the bottom of the page. It says $10 collections agency fee. I go over to the desk clerk who looks like Ryan Gosling. He's got the beard. He's you know, like, I've always kind of judged him from afar when I went into the library. I was like, that guy's probably a fucking dickhead. Like, he looks too much like Ryan Gosling. So I go over and I talk to him. I'm like, dude, what is this about? $10 fee from a collections agency? Like, are people going to come after me? They said any fee over $25 that is outstanding, they send a fucking collections agency. Like, I didn't steal any books. You know, like, it's all just like little 10, 15 cents on like Shakespeare paperbacks and shit like that. So what originally happened was I went into the library sort of uncertain what I was going to do, and I went and I got the book that was on reserve for me off the shelf, and I just took it. I put it in my fucking backpack and I walked out. And I felt pretty good about that. But as I went to the store, afterwards, guilt sort of set in. You know what I mean? I started to think about, well, what if they track me down? I mean, I reserved the fucking book. So then I thought, well, you know, this isn't right. Like, let me go pay my fees and be on a good terms with the library, because I like the library, you know?
Well, the great radical, of course, the great radicals in the 19th century in American literature were Walt Whitman and Mark Twain. What Mark Twain did for American writing was to introduce the spoken language into prose. If you read Hawthorne, you don't hear the spoken language. There is no spoken language. When you read Mark Twain, it's all an individual voice, using the common, using a literary style based on the common language and spoken language, not the written language.
I've already been to Paris, already been to Rome. And what did I do but miss my home? I have been.
Is this a new issue right here?
Yeah, it's a proof, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But I miss the land where I was born. I can't help it. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-a-dum-a-dum-day. Oh, New England. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum-a-dum-day. Oh,
yeah,
New
baby.
England. Right a while, man.
Yeah, I blew it with an Aussie girl in the stairwell last night.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
here we go.
Okay.
T.S. Eliot. Let's read some proof rock.
They have a lot of biographies.
Past the flowering elderberry bushes, smelling of sperm.
I think I've written that line before. That's definitely occurred to me before.
What pleases me most is to bugger the ghost and then be sucked off by the lamb.
It's almost as good as Donovan.
It's called I Was Impressed Like Everyone When Man Began to Fly.
Out of earthly regions to planets in the sky.
Oh, the intergalactic laxative will get you from here to there.
Believe you and believe me, without a worry or a care. Donovan in space.
Strange intercourse.
When a woman in strapless attire found her breasts working higher and higher, a guest with great feeling exclaimed, "How appealing! Do you mind if I piss in the fire?"
What the fuck does that mean?
There was too much of it. You know, like how you get the sandwich.
Wait a minute, you're criticizing the pulled pork sandwich you ate off a fucking subway platform.
Yes! There's too much bread around the crust.
Buzzing like a trap fly.
Like a tremendous burst of applause. That's not bad. Yeah.
Harvard. There it is, there's Harvard, man. That's what it looks like.
Oh, I'm not impressed.
There's a graveyard right across
Cool
the
graveyard,
fucking
though.
street.
Somebody's sleeping right there.
Yeah. Don't know who, though. Norman Mailer went to Harvard?
Oh, is O'Hara on here?
Put it on there. No litter.
No littering.
Get a little bit of that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wedded to digression, but I deny that I am. What am I to be denied? What am I to be denied? Chaos, chaos cannot define. All I want are the doors to shut me out. Write your name downstairs in the bathroom and grout. Have you believed in God lately? I've been told he's American, divorced, unemployed, and living in the basement of his parents' house near Cleveland.
So this is called Now That I Am Old and Mature, I Can Go Back to Myself. 1. Spending most nights drunk in my layered wardrobe, shivering against the sinister touch of sickled fingers on cruel hands of a winter in ceramic basements and in empty living rooms littered with self-loathing, waking to the darkness on sunken couches below billboards, ruined with old sex, misanthropic behavior, sick, disheartening, waking to dead afternoons of rain, hunting socks on with vibrating terror, the exposure of my bones, disapproving 30th Avenue, the church and its ringing bells of doom and mourning. 6:47 a.m., my new unconsciousness, the sun cutting deep into my darkness, Christmas season, December 2012. You know how to sew?
Fuck no.
A woman I love taught me how to sew.
Oh, Jonathan, what do you want?
Mostly looking at my finger.
I must hate myself for things I've done, must become a benefactor for $500 haircuts, must not play rugby.
Are you going right onto the scale? Well, like what? My little duckling.
Poor kegs, everybody's gonna be there. Go up till you can't
Go up no more. Yeah, this is the hype film.
I like to show it to people off the bat because I like to know people first.
Is there a piano in this house?
I always tell
My girl's got eyeballs in the back of her head. She looks around everything.
who lives here.
And I didn't have to see her and tell her it's over. And it's over. I amazing. That was such an amazing confrontation. I'm so glad I got to witness that. That was phenomenal.
I've never gotten to confront people in my own home.
That was sick, dude. You can suck a fucking dick. Yeah.
Suck a dog's dick.
You're gonna get
suck a dead dog's dick. Suck a dead dog's dick.
I just kicked so many Vikings out of my house.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it. What were you feeling? What were you going through?
They wanted pancakes. I
Yeah.
didn't have any pancakes for them.
You don't have to give them any goddamn pancakes.
And I was mean. And I was mean for the first time ever. I don't hear footsteps.
Yeah, that was. Woo!
Like this, force came over me.
I know, that was my favorite moment. I don't hear footsteps.
Right.
So awesome.
Then you're the person.
I love that girl.
Then you have to row.
That is crazy, dude.
There's a reason we live together.
Yeah.
Woo!
Theater!
It's theater! This is something. Holy hell.
Sorry, dude. Don't mean to be in your face or anything.
Come back over here.
The boudoir.
I've got a great tea.
Yes. In a Hershey mug. I love it. That's character. Shows character. What is this? Is it an alligator here?
Put it back together.
Is this fucking Gainesville?
blonde looking dude.
Come up, police. Arrest this man. He's not saying
Head over here so he doesn't see me. She just thinks it's a little measuring tape. So the sun starts coming out. We're in this little town square, and everybody, all these people start coming out on their balconies and in ball gowns and suits, and they come out like, what do you plan to do here? I don't know. I thought I'd just dig Rome for a couple days. Like, how many days? Like, we could not speak to each other. So
Totally naked?
yeah, I have photos with them where we're all ass naked in front of a modern art museum.
Wow.
Like flexing, holding a beer.
Wow.
These like busted up hands. This is City Hall right here. Oh really? Somerville City Hall.
Attention passengers.
Going to McDonald's. Going to McDonald's. Dude, that is a pathetic.
This is pathetic.
Pathetic.
Nothing can make this sandwich worse.
It's alright though.
You good?
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I don't know the words.
only to find it in style. They say, breaking your dream by stealing the girl of his.
Feels good to be off that bus and back to New York.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to New York, Chicago, I know better. But today, my dear mother.
Harvey pekar. Why are you always walking? You're walking. You're walking. you're beating the ground with your footsteps. You're one winding Cleveland, one sidewalk at a time. Harvey Pekar, walk with me a while, bud. I love your comic books. Not a night that could be anybody's friend. The Grand Prospect Hall looking quite fetching this evening in its American flag dress, swaying in the breeze. A little bit of the old glamour there, the Gilded Age. And then back into, the melting snow, the amputated lampposts. Oh, look at those gold. Look how they shine in the street lamps. Shine, shine, shine. New York City is the only city in the world where when you're walking down a sidewalk, you probably have the same interior monologue as like a fucking race car driver driving the Indy 500. I mean, you got fucking places to be. Some old woman with a stroller, maybe a couple kids on either side. They're rolling 3 deep. They've, cut off the entire sidewalk. You're thinking in your head, God, this fucking... Get out of the fucking way. I gotta pull around him. So then you're going fucking, you're walking like 7 miles an hour. You're walking through trees, gardens, and you're going over trash cans to get around these motherfuckers. I've gone out in the street before. I've gone down into like the gutter. On the converse, if I'm walking really slow and some guy comes up behind me, just thinking, this guy's riding my fucking ass. Alright, go around, fine. I'll slow down, I'll move out of the way. That's when it's like, when you're just hauling ass down the sidewalk and you're sort of behind like 2 old bird watchers or something. They'll just give in a lot of the time. They'll just be like, they'll stop, they'll sort of get to the side, and they'll be like, go right ahead if you've got someplace to be so fucking fast. Thrift stores are important sources of inspiration. You smell the musty old clothes. You can become your elders, you can make characters out of old-fashioned statements. They're beautiful places. My mom used to always take me to the thrift store, and I would climb on these iron rails between the racks and pretend I was running through the Death Star or something. When I was a kid, I could fit down in there. I love the South Slope. These impoverished neighborhoods full of the short-term pleasure. They're just malls. People are already fucking broke. Let's give them credit cards and let them buy PlayStation 4s on the fucking installment plan. Michael Jordan shoes. My home, these kind of second-rate places. Corporate squalor. The 7-Eleven. The Radio Shack. The GameStop. It's just a different kind of welfare, Shinier kind of serfdom. Gentrification's like some magic trick. All these people move in and change the place into something else. I don't want it to turn into anything else. I like it the way it is, I belong here. These are good people. They're working people. New York is a city that's constantly in ruin. Constantly building itself back up again with all deliberate speed. Constantly being destroyed and constantly being created. You know how they say, like, the body reproduces or, like, gets entirely new cells every 7 years? New York's kind of like that. Every decade or so, the 8 million people in the city are sort of sifted and changed out. The city reincarnates itself with other cells.
A white city. My thoughts turn south. A white city. We will wake in one another's arms. I wake and hear the steam pipe knock like a metal heart, and find it has snowed.